Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6 and also welcome to British countryside. Early morning. Got up at 6:30 this morning. There we go, locked it. And we are going to hunt for breakfast. Just kidding, not gonna hunt. We're going for breakfast. Ooh, shall I show you around? It is beautiful, serene. I wonder if we're like the first people to get up. Very quiet. The sun is coming out, as you can see over there. I definitely had my better days, but I mean, when you wake up so early and you are on your way for breakfast, what can you expect? Now I'm very excited. Apparently it's going to be a 10-minute walk to get to the Manor, and then delicious, delicious coffee. Look how stunning. I love waking up early, especially because we get to experience so many things without people in such a serene and calm way to start the day at your own pace. This is gorgeous. And all you get to see are fields. Look at the heated pool. Wait, we're gonna come closer. It's 27-degree pool, so it's currently all like steaming up. Look how beautiful. And imagine here when it's summer and beautifully sunny. Also really cute if you have an animal, like you have a dog. You want to bring him here. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you my OOTD. I'm really loving this. I felt like it was so suitable, this outfit, for this beautiful royal place. Like, it feels like it's kind of royal, you know, where we are. I've got my Ferragamo hug bag in color brown. It's so spacious, it's amazing. It fits all of my stuff that I need, like my phone, I have my light, I have my keys, I have also a brown hair clip, this is very important, and a lip balm because, you know, it's cold. The outfit, I guess you can see it, it's all brown trousers, this jacket. I also have a coat over it because I wasn't sure if it's gonna get cold, but it's actually perfect weather in England. It's not like that cold, it's bizarre, but it's really beautiful. And yeah, here's the first OOTD today. I hope you like it. So cozy and Christmassy, and the sound of fire makes me wanna sleep a little bit. This morning, it was so gloomy when I woke up and I was like, should I apply SPF or not? Because it was in my suitcase and I was a little bit lazy to get it. And then I was like, I will apply SPF every day. So I applied SPF, luckily, because now the sun is out. It was literally like glaring into my face. So all good. Very happy. Also very happy with how my Lush and brow lamination is still really, really fresh and good. Had breakfast. Coffee is delicious. Gonna have a little walk and head back to the cottage because I have so many exciting Christmas gifts to show you guys. Okay, look at this breakfast, you guys. These pastries look divine. Muffins, granola. Wow. I don't know what this is, but it looks truly delicious. Heaven. And in case you're after a little bit of a festive spirit, look at this. Is it a gingerbread house? Or it just looks like one? Let's smell it. Hold on. Wow. I wish you could smell it. It smells like cinnamon and gingerbread and biscuits, and it's delicious. So beautiful, and the tree is also spectacular. Guys, this place is Pinterest heaven. Literally Pinterest heaven. It's so beautiful. People were having a swim in here this morning. I mean, I did not bring a swimming suit, but I would have done it for sure, because it just looks so beautiful. And then when you get out, it's like cold, and then you go inside and you have a hot drink. It's just divine. And I actually really love the color of the umbrellas. It's like pink and burgundy, and such a beautiful pool. And I can imagine how beautiful this place looks also in the summer. Look at this. Pinterest heaven. And talking about Pinterest, you can totally go and check out my Pinterest, which I will link in the description box. There you go. Shameless plug-in. Welcome back home, ladies and gentlemen. I actually have got a very, very cozy outfit on right now that I'm gonna show you, and I want to put the camera on the porch to show it to you, so let's do it. Hey. Here is my look of the late morning. It's actually like a mix of alpaca and cashmere, and it's so warm. Today's freezing. Yesterday was like so warm, the day before was so warm, and I mean it is generally much warmer in the UK. Just look at this outfit. How stunning. Love it. This is really keeping me cozy and warm. And I'm gonna put a fireplace on right now and show you a very, very exciting thing. This Vlogmas, I have really good Christmas gifts that hopefully will help some of you also get inspired in case you don't know what to get to your loved ones. We have a bit of everything for everyone. So let's start talking about Christmas gifts, shall we? Can you think of a better place to do it than here? Guys, I better pull my sleeves up because you are in for a treat. I think I've hinted throughout this Vlogmas already that I'm preparing some really cute gifts for various different people, and today we will be unboxing. I'll be showing you some really gorgeous things that I will be gifting my beloved people from Ferragamo. Oh, how beautiful is this bag? Every time I look at it, I don't know, is it the chocolate brown or is it just in general that the Ferragamo hug bag is so beautiful right now? I love the mini one also. I mean, this is like a little bit more practical and like useful for kind of day-to-day activities when, like me, you have to pack up lots of things. But for evenings, the little one, I have my eye on shearling. So if anybody who is planning on gifting me something for Christmas, this Christmas is watching this video, if you see the mini hug bag in shearling from Ferragamo, I would like unwrapping it under the Christmas tree this year. You know what? Also, like gift shopping, I really love to buy gifts for other people, but also I always somehow end up buying something for myself. And especially when it comes to the items that are like really high quality, beautiful, timeless pieces, I always think that it is beautiful to like also treat yourself. Anyway, so we're gonna start in no particular order. The gifts are wrapped so beautifully, as you can see in the background. So let's start. Shall we bring them closer? There's a lot to unwrap. If you've been following me very closely for a while now, for sure you know that my mom's favorite brand, or at least like in her top 3, is Ferragamo, and my mom loves shopping there and getting things there. I mean, I so far have shopped a lot for my mom over there. In particular, she loves the shoes, I would say, and the bags, so it's very easy for me. It's always our stop number 1. But I think I'm just like a little bit in 3 minds where to start from. Maybe we should keep the best for last. Okay, so let's start from the little bag. First of all, can we just pay attention to the bag? How beautiful. I love the little festive touch. Also, obviously, you guys know how much I love the brand. Here we have an item number 1. Okay, The thing is, like, I don't know what's in each bag until I have a look, you know? So that's the thing. So here we have a beautiful black leather belt from Ferragamo with a classic buckle in the front. As you can see, I think it's really, really beautiful. Now, this is the classic Ferragamo Gancini belt. What's really amazing about this belt is, first of all, I think for the quality and the craftsmanship and the leather and the brand, the price is incredible. If you are thinking of treating someone with like a beautiful designer piece, what's actually even better about this belt is that it's 2-in-1. So it's reversible, it's adjustable. On one side it's red, on the other side is black. So here you can have like a perfect festive belt for when you want to, let's say, go for like a little party situation, a beautiful black classic knit dress with a red belt or a black belt, you know? I just think that really makes a whole difference, and I have a perfect person in mind, you know, like a best friend or someone that you really know that loves those kind of pieces and accessorizing and is like a true fashionista. I think this is a gorgeous gift. In case you're not into black and red, obviously, there are so many different color combinations that you can go for. So that's one thing. There's something for everyone. I wonder if this is the gift for my dad. I'm gonna save this for the end. This is like a very, very, very special piece for a very special person. Me, just kidding. No, but kind of just kidding, kind of not kidding. Anyway, I'll save that for the last because you just have to see it. Whew. Let's grab some more bags. I honestly think, and I've mentioned this so many times before in various different blog posts, videos, TikToks, I think like Ferragamo is one of the cool girl brands, right? I think like it's still not like oversaturated on social media, but it's like so present enough with like such strong pieces. Ever since Maximilian Davis joined, he's like the creative director, the brand, the identity is so beautiful. You guys know I like bought lots of shoes, lots of ready to wear. I love the pieces. And besides it being like a cool girl brand, I also think it's like perfect for timeless classics. So, let's see what I'm gonna show you next. This or this. I think this is the gift for my dad. He will be very, very happy. So my dad is very much into fashion, almost like too much into fashion. Would my sister agree?
He's more into fashion than possibly an average man.
I think so too. There are a few things that he likes. So he loves a good pair of denim. He loves a good pair of sneakers. He loves a jacket, like kind of like a barn jacket style. But guys, the one thing that he loves more than anything else, and is the first thing that I ever bought for him with my own money when I started working in pharmacy, is a pair of classic, good quality shoes. And this is exactly the style. First of all, I love these. I think they're like very young and fashionable and cool, but when it comes to shoes, my dad is very young, fashionable, and cool. However, I think these are like a perfect pair of shoes, like moccasins, trendy. In fact, I would love these for me in size 40, which I'm sure that Ferragamo does as well, because they do so many different sizes. And like, I cannot even tell you the quality, the leather smell, the like made in Italy, that whole like feel is spectacular. The color brown in these shoes, please have a look at this. It's just out of this world. It almost looks like, I can't quite even explain it. It just looks so high fashion and high end and well made. This is like a gift that will last for so long that whoever you decide to gift something like this to will keep you in mind for a very long time, whether it's your boyfriend, your husband, your brother, your father, or any important man in your life. I think this is a beautiful gift, and also a beautiful gift to a man who has everything, because those kind of guys are very difficult to buy for. I'm sure you will agree. I have another pair of shoes, but before that, I wanted to show you what's inside of this bag, because this is the ultimate fashionista kind of gift, and someone who likes to have a little bit of extra Ness. It's a pair of sunglasses, and you guys know also I have a few pairs. How's my fire doing? Few pairs of Ferragamo sunglasses, but these are unlike anything you've seen before. So I hope you're ready, because look at this detailing. They're like crystallized, not on the handles, which I also like because it's not too much, but it's perfect amount for the festive season. And I'm gonna try them on for you. Look, I love the shape. It's kind of like my favorite shape. Let's put the hair down so you can also see it. Now I know these sunglasses look fabulous, but it's not just that they look fabulous. This is like a piece that ultimately shows Ferragamo's artisanal excellence. The crystals are Swarovski in a very special cut so that they shine so beautifully, but also it's like a black crystal type of thing so that it's not too much, it's just perfect amount. And they're obviously like providing you UV protection. The lenses are very high quality, and the thickness of the glasses, but they're thick enough, but they're not heavy. So it's something that, you know, you want to give to that special person that you know loves to have a fabulous piece, or to give to yourself. Because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, what's Christmas shopping without gifting yourself? I feel like staying in these sunglasses now for the rest of the video because I love them so much, but at the same time, is it appropriate? Wow, my sister feels like this is a perfect après-ski pair, and I couldn't agree more. St. Moritz, I'm coming. I mean, yes, Il Paradiso, I'll be there in my Ferragamo sunglasses because, of course, as you could have understood by now, this is something I gifted for myself. Another thing over here, beautiful, something that I'm very much into. I think you guys are gonna love these. A pair of silver, beautiful flats. These are the iconic Vara flats from Ferragamo, and actually my first ever piece from Ferragamo was a pair of the Vara flats, which is quite nostalgic, but I really love them so much that I would give them also to someone who likes a good flat. And I think everybody needs to have a good flat in their collection. The detailing is everything. So the ones that I had were in pink color, but they also exist in silver pink, sort of like a mascarpone color, black color, so lots of classics, beautiful classics. And you know, the other day I was saying how much I loved my silver heels that I had from Ferragamo. I literally said it like 2 days ago, but these are like silver flats. And silver shoes is something like, if you're into silver jewelry, you literally can wear with anything, like with my outfit today, because it doesn't really need to mix and match anything. And also even mixing metals, I think is totally fine. But for example, you know, you just need to get the right gift to the person that likes that metal color. And I think this is a really, really beautiful, beautiful festive gift. And also the color is very festive. I personally believe that it's like one of those things that, you know, again, you will wear forever, just like the shoes from my father. You can wear forever, and it's very versatile. Like I told you, I saved the best for the last. Almost tempted to keep this for myself, but I love my sister far too much for that, so we will have to share it. And now she's gonna see as well what she gets, because she's here with me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I want a like live reaction. And if you are thinking like, why are we revealing gifts already? Well, I'm not. I'm only revealing my sister's gift because we never actually exchange gifts on the actual date. We kind of plan it ahead. We do things always ahead. We give each other gifts throughout December. Like even Filippo, I already know half of his Christmas gift to me because I'd rather be safe than sorry. But don't be like us, exchange your gifts on 25th, you know? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Drum roll, and it is the most beautiful hug clutch that I have ever seen. The color is perfection.
It's shine.
Yep, look at the shine. So it has like patent leather on top with this like beautiful burgundy, deep burgundy color. But then in this light, when it's just in front of light, it's kind of like burgundy. But if it's a little bit further, it's almost like plum color, sequins on top, on the bottom.
That's insane.
It's like a beautiful evening bag clutch. Your wish is my, look, I deliver. It has a strap. Everything you want is in here. And I am obsessed with this. First of all, it's my favorite color. Magnetic closure. Look how beautiful inside.
Thank you.
Love it.
Insane. In love with it.
You can have a phone inside, a wallet, lipsticks. So beautiful. It's like the statement piece that you can carry around and not worry about anything else.
Okay, now I need shoes.
Well, one thing at a time, you know? But if I would get you now a pair of shoes from the top of my head, I know exactly which pair of shoes I would get you. So that's that for some gift shopping. I hope you got some inspiration. I have to say, what I like about Ferragamo is that they have, again, also fragrances, scarves. The scarf with an F, I would love to get for Filippo. What do you think?
I think he would love that.
I also think he would love that because it's like a classic piece. It's beautiful. It has F for Ferragamo, but it can be also F for Filippo. You know what I mean? They have beautiful small leather goods such as wallets, little like jewelry pieces, accessories, sunglasses. Like honestly, if you just head into a Ferragamo boutique, I'm super grateful to Ferragamo because they have been my partner on this portion of the video, but I have to say, what a place to find gifts. It's like Disneyland. You can find something for everybody. Now, I'm getting a little bit hot because I really did a good job with this fire. So I'm gonna finish up my second coffee of the morning, pack this back up, and enjoy a little, maybe like a little forest walk. What do you guys think? I'm so content, and I'm the happiest with my sister's gift. What was your favorite that you have seen?
I think I definitely, I mean, all the gifts are insane. I love your gift as well. Dad's gonna be extremely
Dad's gonna be so happy.
I think I know who the belt is for as well.
Yeah.
And black and red combination is absolutely perfect for her as well.
I agree.
She loved it. And then
She loves red, she loves black.
yes. And with her blonde hair, obviously, it goes very, very well.
Chef's kiss.
Perfect. I think you did exceptionally well.
Yes! And I'm so bad with wrapping gifts, guys. Like when I wrap gifts, they look like, it's like a childhood trauma. I'm just terrible at wrapping gifts, okay? So I'm very happy that Ferragamo already like, you know, thought of that. So I can just have it like this. Love it. Okay, let's move. Guys, Filippo just called me. No, I just wanted to tell you that yesterday I met this beautiful horse and I would like to bring it back to Milan with me.
LOL! Yeah, no problem, baby. Bring it back. We can put it in the balcony.
In the balcony?
Yeah, we put it in the balcony and I'm sure he will be very happy. And then you can take him out for a pee.
It is actually like a big dog, you know, like a big.
No, yeah, but baby, I'm super happy. Or he can sleep in the guest room.
And we
No
can,
problem.
baby, sometimes in Milan I see people riding horses around like Parco Sempione.
Yeah, baby, no problem.
And I also
problem.
told Minty, my new horse, that
Yes.
you will love her in Milan because your name, Filippo, means?
Yeah. The horse lover.
Yeah.
So Minty is a lady. He's a girl.
Minty, yes, baby, Minty. Baby, she's
Amazing.
so cute, white horse,
Yeah,
beautiful.
but baby, I'm just wondering, she would be lonely. Is it? Maybe we should bring two.
Yeah, why go Billy? That's what he's...
Baby, the best idea. Today you are so cooperative. I
know, baby. Let's bring two horses.
Okay, so that's perfect.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm very happy with two horses.
Good, baby. Beautiful.
Do you want to say hi to Vlogmas? Because you're on speakerphone right now and I'm vlogging.
Oh yeah, I just want to say that, guys, Vlogmas is on, and I'm going to take over.
You guys have to let us know if you want Filippo to take over one day of Vlogmas.
I will, but I cannot promise when. Okay?
That's deal.
So because it's a bit busy, maybe Miami or maybe. You know what? Maybe in Abu Dhabi.
Okay. I am not going to Abu Dhabi. Remember, I cannot come.
I am. I'm gonna take over when you're not around. What?
Actually, that
It's
would
gonna
be great. I would have a day off.
Exactly.
I love you so much, baby.
I love you more. Baby, can we talk now without vlog?
Okay, let's do some secret.
Yeah.
Some secret talking.
Yeah.
hello from somewhere around London. We're currently on M25, which is basically the main motorway that goes around London. London is like a circle, right? Then there's the motorway going around it, which is M25, and it's like circular. And then there's all other motorways or highways, if you wish, in America that go around. I saw a very interesting question actually that I wanted to answer, and I thought maybe my sister would also be able to help me because she's a girl's girl. The ride is, well, it's not that long. In case you're wondering, from Brighton, which is on the southeast coast of England, to where we were at Estelle Manor, which is almost like a northwest, but it's more like a west, right, of London.
Yeah.
It takes around 3 hours, a little bit under 3 hours, and we have 1 hour 24 minutes left, which is actually perfect because we can pick up my best friend from school just in time, right?
Just in time.
Love it. And he'll be very excited, my sister was gonna say.
He'll be very excited that his cool auntie is picking him up.
Oh, I'm so warm and cozy and fluffy and cuddly and yeah, comfortable.
You will be tonight. Like,
Why?
oh, when you have to pack.
Oh no, I don't even want to
You'll
think
be very
about packing, in all honesty. I love packing, but I'm leaving tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., right? Is my pickup?
Yes, 6 a.m. pickup.
And tomorrow is going to be the longest day of this whole Vlogmas. But rest assured, there'll be one day which I'm more concerned about, which will be the shortest day of the Vlogmas. So I need to kind of like figure out everything and how I'm gonna organize it. Anywho, my ears are blocking. Someone's asked me kind of an interesting question, and it was, but there was the question, girl tips I wish I knew sooner. So what are the main tips that you think you would give your younger sister?
I think the best thing is to believe in yourself.
Yeah?
I think that's the most important thing, the confidence.
I also think so, but I do think that confidence needs to be backed up a little bit with a will. Let's talk about just the
And
career.
also knowledge. On the complete opposite, my kind of thing that I really dislike are people who are confident without knowledge. It is important. But if talking about your younger self is like work on your knowledge and like, but be confident, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams.
You know what I think? You can never know everything, right? Even to be confident without knowledge, but then when you're already, let's say, in the field, in the sea, right, of everything, and you're given opportunity, you then need to really work hard to prove yourself. Like, here's like an idea, bear with me, and I would love to hear what you think. It's very easy to get to the goal being getting the job, getting an award, reaching somewhere. So like getting an A in maths, right? Very easy. But can you maintain it? Like, you know, it's easy to get a job. But now that you got a job, you should not feel like the goal was accomplished.
Absolutely not. Actually, when you get the job, that's when you really have to prove yourself and that you were at that job. Because to get that job, let's say that you were selected, and obviously it's a great feeling for all of us when we are the selected and successful candidate, given that especially in some positions where you know that there were possibly even hundreds of people applying and chasing the same dream as you. So to be selected is great, but that's really just the beginning. That's when you really have to work hard to show them that they have made the right decision, but never to stop. You know, it's always very important to understand what your path is and how are you going to achieve also personal satisfaction. What do you want? Yeah. What would make you happy, you know? And it's important to have balance, you know, not like, yes, we all work, possibly even sometimes more than we should, and it's important to have balance.
I think that's very important. I often think about athletes. It's easiest to explain thinking about athletes. Like, let's say you are becoming number one in golf in the world, right?
Yeah.
You can be there for a week, you've achieved it, you've done it for a week, and the next week you're already not number one anymore and it's done, right? Or you can really be there, be the number one, stay there for weeks, for years, or I don't know.
Novak.
Even in my line of work. In my line of work, I sometimes see people doing this job and having like such a moment and succeeding like extremely, like being super hyped for a season or two, but not actually wishing to maintain
Not
the quality.
maintaining there. But you know, it's also not for everyone. Not everyone
100%.
is able to. Even with athletes, you know, when you win your Wimbledon and you were definitely an underdog, like some people did, then you know, some people realize I've been there, I've done it.
Yeah.
That is what I was in it for.
But one very important thing I wanted to say is that sometimes you do think you want something, and then once you get it, you realize that you don't want it.
That it's not for you.
Which is also why it's important to try doing different things and getting, you know, like, the point is you can't sit on the couch and dream towards something. You need to do something about it.
The most important thing is to listen to yourself and to know what do you want, and not to think about what would people or what would society want you to do. But it's important to understand what is it that you want.
Shall I tell you?
If you want to go traveling, you just need to like go for it. Listen to your dream, do it, and like get something out of that. For example, experience and learn something and get to be a better version of yourself.
Should I tell you a fun story?
Please do.
When I started my Instagram, and well, the blog first, right, then Instagram only just started, my Instagram username was the Glam and Glitter, right? You know how it was, like it was still kind of a new profession. I really believed in kind of what I was doing because I enjoyed it. My initial idea was to meet 10 online friends that I could exchange, could kind of share the love for fashion with, right?
Yeah.
And then the community at the first was not growing at all. But then after a while, I started receiving some comments, few comments here, few comments there. Then it was like 10 comments. Then all of a sudden it was like 100 comments. So it really grew. Like once I kind of started, I still was not successful, but I started getting a little bit of traction. People that I actually personally knew, I wouldn't say they were like my very, very close friends, but we never had like any issue. Let's say like our families knew each other even.
Well-spoken, good mannered.
Yeah, educated. These children, or like some one of these like people that I thought were kind of my friends, right? Posted on Instagram parody of my Instagram, and they wrote like glam and glitter, right? Because it was glam and glitter. And I remember thinking like, wow, what did I do to you to like publicly want to humiliate and mock me? And we're friends, you know? It's okay when you receive like a negative comment that obviously it's not okay, it shouldn't be okay. But for me, it really doesn't touch me from strangers, like people I don't know. Of course, it's nice to read like a deep, meaningful comment, but like a comment that says you're beautiful, or it's like a red heart, and the comment that says you're ugly, have the same meaning to me. You know, it's not deep, it's not meaningful. Of course, I appreciate you guys. Every comment I appreciate, but it kind of, you're beautiful or you're ugly, it's almost like the same weight, right? It doesn't really make me happy, and it doesn't really make me sad. It's just what it is. It's there. Of course, deeper, more meaningful comments when someone tells me how I affected their life and how much they like what I do, that's another story. And it's really interesting how when I saw this, I was just shocked because it was people I knew, it was my hobby and my passion and something that I really wanted to pursue, but they were like, who knows what else they were saying behind my back about my new passion. And I was like really shocked, but I never allowed, not them, not anybody else, not people in my surroundings, no one to get me off my path. And the reason why I'm sharing this story, like you might not be doing what I'm doing, you might be doing something else, but the moment that you start doing something right and getting the right traction, people will start trying to bring you down and get you to stop.
Yeah, but you know, you have to understand that also people don't necessarily always have to believe in you. You know, you are the one that has to prove them wrong at the end of the day. So those friends of yours did not believe in what you were doing, and they were obviously kids being kids. I think the most important thing is that you didn't give up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never understand what was the need for this, for that like situation. But like you said, you know, kids will be kids. I think like any type of constructive feedback should be done in private, first of all. I have zero tolerance for any kind of bullying or public humiliation. 0. 1 hour and 8 minutes left. Wishing you all a good night. I'm gonna go and pack, and Alfie is ready to sleep. He's basically telling me for the past hour, can we please go to bed? So now, see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.